Hi, I'm Chine and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to be talking about viral vanilla perfumes. If you don't know me, I run a tight ship. I am very strict on the perfumes that I allow myself to full bottle. These are my thoughts on the viral vanilla perfumes that you cannot escape on social media. This might shock a lot of people, but I'm one of those that feel like Escapade gourmand is overrated. There, I said it. This perfume gets all the hype, but honestly, it doesn't really deliver on the gourmand goodness to me. And on my skin, it honestly smells like Play-Doh. Like on paper, it smells nice, but then on my skin, it smells like Play-Doh. I will never really forget the disappointment of smelling that perfume for the first time. Like I had hyped it up in my mind to be this decadent gourmand thing. But honestly, Escapade gourmand at its core is a burnt sugar vanilla perfume. Like it's really not much more than that. And then when I put it on my skin, it instantly goes to Play-Doh. And I was like, I know you're kidding right now because this cannot be the perfume. So yeah, I am not an Escapade gourmand lover. I think it's very overhyped and surely there have to be cheaper ways to smell like burnt sugar. Speaking of vanilla perfumes that I don't think really fall into the gourmand vanilla category, let's talk about Vanilla 28. Vanilla 28 gets very hyped up as a gourmand vanilla. When I think of gourmand, I think sugary sweet, I think edible. But in my opinion, and I know what I'm talking about because my Vanilla 28 bottle, the juice is so black that you can't read the writing on the other side. That's how dark and macerated my juice is. Vanilla 28 to me is not a very sugary or sweet vanilla. It's honestly more of like a floral amber vanilla. Vanilla 28 to me is more of a girly in her 20s, her first big girl job. She's trying to still be professional and grown, but she's also trying to like hold on to her femininity. That's the vibe of Vanilla 28. You're buying Vanilla 28, expecting it to smell like decadent, lick your skin off, like cookies, you know, like gourmand goodness. I think you're going to be disappointed because it doesn't smell like that. But does it smell good when macerated? Yes. When it's fresh from Sephora, it kind of smells like Play-Doh. It's honestly giving Flower Bomb Ruby Orchid, but like darker and more sophisticated. But I'm not a hater. There are vanilla perfumes that I like. I think Mahni Casonade by Navitas in collaboration with Sharida really nailed the whole vanilla ice cream waffle cone vibe. A lot of perfumes have attempted that DNA and they have failed woefully. But Mahni Casonade delivered. I got to try this at Scent Explore for the first time and this is truly a decadent vanilla ice cream perfume. It literally smells like melting vanilla ice cream with like bits of caramel and toffee in it, melting on your arm and like on your waffle cone. And your waffle cone is like hot, it's warm, it's crisp, it's fresh. So you just take like a bite of the melted ice cream and all the bits and the waffle cone. That's the vibe. Even though this sounds very like decadent and sweet, which it isn't as sweet as you would expect. There isn't like a burnt sugar note to give it like that like sugary sweetness. It's honestly very wearable for something that is so decadent. I feel like where a lot of brands go wrong with like vanilla ice cream perfumes is in the waffle cone aspect. A lot of the waffle cone perfumes end up smelling very like sharp, screechy, synthetic. I mean, I know waffle cone is a synthetic note. Nothing like that in Mahni Casonade. Mahni Casonade delivers. If you want a melting vanilla ice cream vanilla, that is my recommendation. I would really like to have a word with the person that started the rumor that Sticky Dates by Lush is a vanilla perfume. It is not a vanilla perfume. If you are buying Sticky Dates by Lush expecting to smell like vanilla extract or like vanilla cookies or like vanilla musk, you are going to be sorely disappointed. Sticky Dates by Lush is more of a caramel and toffee perfume. Does it smell gourmand, decadent, lick your skin off? Yes. Does it smell like vanilla? Absolutely not. I wouldn't say that Sticky Dates by Lush is a sugary sweet perfume. It's more of a syrupy, sticky, like eating or biting into an eclair kind of perfume. That's the vibe. If you want to smell decadent and like rich and like lick your skin off, I definitely recommend, but it is not a vanilla perfume. Bianco Latte by Giardini di Toscana needs no introduction. When you are talking about like a whipped vanilla, buttercream vanilla, that is the star girl. Like that is the star product. I feel like obviously vanillas can be in very different forms. You can get like an airy vanilla, a sugary vanilla, a whipped vanilla, like a heavy vanilla. Bianco Latte is in that whipped heavy vanilla category. If you've ever had the Dunkin' Marshmallow Sweet Cream Cold Foam, to me, that is exactly what Bianco Latte smells like. You get like the richness, the decadence. It is a thick and heavy vanilla. It literally smells like it's something that has been whipped. I'll be honest, right? Bianco Latte does smell a little bit sharp. Like in the opening, you are going to sneeze or maybe cough. The opening is definitely sharp and a little bit screechy, but give it time. And when it comes to a bang for your buck, you cannot beat Bianco Latte. It's like what, $150 and it lasts 10 hours on your skin. If you're looking for a beast mode vanilla perfume, you walk by and the area smells like you for like 2 minutes after you have passed by. you need to get your nose on Bianco Latte. It's not an exaggeration. If you're talking about beast mode vanilla perfumes, Bianco Latte is honestly the most beast mode vanilla perfume. Again, if you prefer an area sugary vanilla perfume, you might not like Bianco Latte. But if you want something that's heavy, thick, whipped, Bianco Latte is definitely the vanilla perfume for you. If there is one perfume I want you to try because you watched this video, let it be Match Made in Heaven by Source. Match Made in Heaven is such a beautifully done matcha vanilla ice cream waffle cone perfume. Beautifully done. 10 out of 10 execution. I know I've said it, waffle cone notes can be difficult to execute, but Match Made in Heaven is the smoothest, best composition of a waffle cone notes that I have tried in any perfume. I spritz it on top of everything. It's going to pair perfectly with your favorite gourmand vanilla perfume. Amore Caffe by Mancera is honestly such a solid vanilla perfume release. This has notes of brown sugar, vanilla, amaretto, a little dash of coffee. Honestly, this perfume is so well blended. And when I talk about like a vanilla perfume with character, Amore Caffe is a vanilla perfume with character. I know like some people might be nervous about the coffee. The coffee here is faint and it's definitely fleeting. After you've put on the perfume and it has dried down, you don't really get a lot of the coffee. It's just there kind of like in the background to add this depth and richness to the perfume. Amaretto is like an almond-based liqueur, and honestly, I'm very picky with almond in perfumes because sometimes it smells like Play-Doh on my skin, but nothing like that in Amore Caffe. Amore Caffe, the amaretto there just adds this touch of booziness. This is such a well-done, decadent, creamy vanilla perfume. My only regret with that perfume is not getting the bigger size. I only got the 60 ml, and at this point, I'm like halfway through my bottle. It is that good. The juice is that good. It is not a beast mode perfume. I feel like Mancera and Montal are known for very beast mode fill up your room perfume. Amore Caffe is not a beast mode perfume, but it has a way of wafting in the air that it just leaves the most beautiful sensual behind you. When you walk into a room, everybody isn't going to turn and be like, oh my God, who just walked in? But when you walk by people, they're going to be like, oh my God, she smells like really good. That's the vibe. Speaking of vanilla perfumes with character, we've got to talk about Vanilla Haze from Fugazi. A lot of people compare this to Bianco Latte, and I feel like the only similarity is the fact that they are both heavy whipped cream kind of vanilla perfumes. I don't think they smell the same. I think that Vanilla Haze is a more complex and richer version of that Bianco Latte creamy vanilla vibe. Vanilla Haze opens like coconut, there's some hazelnut. Honestly, if you're someone that is very weary of coconut, I am very weary of coconut. My threshold is like this much. The coconut there is a bit of a doozy. Like it's kind of really strong, especially in the opening. But give it some time. That is one that I had to try a couple of times for my nose to adjust to the coconut. The coconut isn't a solar kind of coconut, but if you're someone that is sensitive to coconut, that's going to be the first thing you're going to smell. And the first couple of times you try that perfume, that is going to be the only thing that you can smell. But once I got my nose a bit acclimated to the coconut, this is such a beautiful, thick, rich vanilla perfume. And I feel like the addition of the cashmere note takes it from just being a vanilla perfume that smells sweet to being a luxurious, like sophisticated vanilla perfume. If you want to compare it to Bianco Latte, I definitely feel like Bianco Latte is sweeter, sharper, not as well refined, and it's just like a straight up gourmand. Meanwhile, Vanilla Haze is not as sharp, it's very well rounded, and it has this air of luxury and sophistication to it. So that's a wrap on my thoughts on popular viral gourmand vanilla perfumes. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and definitely subscribe to my channel so you don't miss my next upload. I'm seriously considering making this a series, maybe doing dark vanilla perfumes next. Let me know what you think in the comments, and see you next time.